The Caribbean Sea. A vital artery of global trade and a simmering cauldron of geopolitical tension.
The USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's most advanced warship, leading a strike group with enough firepower to level a nation.
Tensions have been rising for months. Today, they are about to reach a breaking point.
Fuego, ahora. Repito, fuego a discreción.
Sir, target locked.
Venezuela scrambles its most advanced fighters. Russian-made Su-30s, armed and ready.
Their mission? To intercept and block the path of the U.S. Navy. A maneuver experts call suicide.
0800 hours. The U.S. strike group detects incoming air and surface attack. The order from Caracas is clear. Do not let them pass. Defend our sovereignty. The Arleigh Burke-class destroyers move to screen the carrier. They are the shield.
David is approaching Goliath. But in modern naval warfare, Goliath has radar that sees over the horizon.
The Venezuelan pilots believe they have the element of surprise. They are wrong.
The EG Advanced Hawkeye has been tracking them since they left the runway.
The U.S. fleet knows their speed, altitude, and weapon loadout before the Venezuelans even see the American ships.
The Venezuelan ships form a blockade line, a direct challenge to freedom of navigation.
The U.S. Admiral is authorized to defend the fleet. But first, he tries diplomacy.
Venezuelan Navy, this is the USS Gerald R. Ford. You are impeding international transit.
The response is immediate and aggressive.
U.S. Navy, turn back. You are entering restricted waters.
They aren't. The U.S. fleet is 40 miles offshore, well within international rights.
Diplomacy has a time limit. The Admiral launches the alert fighters.
The Venezuelan pilots decide to escalate. They drop to sea-skimming altitude.
A low-altitude buzz. A standard intimidation tactic.
But against a carrier strike group, intimidation is a dangerous game.
On the surface, the Venezuelan frigate Guayquerí attempts a shoulder maneuver to block the destroyer.
The U.S. destroyer doesn't budge. Tonnage rules the sea.
Todo a babor, rápido, gira el timón.
At the last second, the Venezuelan captain loses his nerve. He veers off.
A collision is avoided by inches, but the Venezuelan mistake has just begun.
Venezuela activates its coastal defense batteries. S-300 missile systems paint the U.S. fleet. Illuminating a U.S. warship with fire control radar is considered a hostile act. Enter the EA-18G Growler, the most advanced electronic warfare aircraft in history. Pilot flips a switch. The big mistake is now in motion.
Jamming! Jamming! Instantly, Venezuelan screens go white. Their S-300s are blinded.
In the air, the Su-30 pilots lose comms. Their navigational data scrambles.
The U.S. Hornets maneuver into the kill box.
They have lock.
Caracas has lost the picture. They are fighting a ghost.
U.S. ships deploy countermeasures just in case. Precautionary, but intimidating.
The Venezuelan blockade fleet is now cut off. No orders, no radar.
Ford signals its intent. It's not retreating, it's advancing.
Then, the fifth-generation fighters join the party, the F-35Cs.
Usually invisible, today they fly with external pylons. They want to be seen.
The sky above the Venezuelan fleet is swarming with American air power. Target them!
Desperate, a Venezuelan captain makes a fatal error. He orders a target lock.
Barrel raises. A direct threat of lethal force.
The phalanx CIWS reacts faster than a human thought. It spins up.
General quarters! General quarters! All hands man your battle stations.
You are targeted. Stand down or be destroyed.
The missile hatches open. Tomahawks and SM-6s are ready to fly.
The Venezuelan ship's sensors scream. They are painted by fire control from 3 different directions.
Target acquired. An MH-60R Seahawk is hovering just a mile away, Hellfire missiles armed.
The crew knows what comes next. They hesitate. Mutiny hangs in the air.
The electronic vice tightens. The Venezuelan ship's engines begin to glitch due to digital interference.
Advertencia, combustible bajo.
The jets overhead are running on fumes. They can't stay.
The Hispanic male leader breaks off. He's had enough.
The air blockade crumbles. The U.S. Navy owns the sky.
Now, it's just one small frigate against the most powerful armada on Earth.
The captain realizes the blockade was a bluff, and the bluff has been called.
He orders the weapons to safe. The gun turns away.
De-escalation. The smart move. The only move.
Good call.
The Guayquerí comes about. They are heading home.
The U.S. fleet does not stop. They steam right through the line where the blockade used to be.
A floating city passes them by. A reminder of the gap in power.
In Caracas, the mood is somber. The show of force failed.
The world watches. The message is received globally.
The birds return to the nest. Mission accomplished without a single shot fired.
For the crew, it was a Tuesday, a tense one, but just another day on the job.
The disparity is almost comical. 100,000 tons of diplomacy versus a coastal patrol force.
The Venezuelan Air Force burned precious fuel and gained nothing but humiliation.
As night falls, the carrier strike group remains vigilant.
Relieve you. I stand relieved.
The watch continues. The electronic eyes never blink.
The fleet continues its transit, enforcing freedom of navigation in the region.
Experts analyze the blunder. Venezuela tried to play a superpower game with minor power cards.
Tirar en redondo, inmediatamente. That moment on the bridge saved hundreds of lives.
Simulations show the Venezuelan fleet would have been neutralized in under 4 minutes.
Incident with Venezuelan Navy concluded. No casualties.
Morale in the Venezuelan Navy takes a hit. They were rendered helpless by electrons.
The U.S. collected valuable data on Venezuelan radar frequencies and reaction times.
Their defenses were exposed. The big mistake was revealing their hand.
The U.S. fleet's ultimate destination? The Pacific. This was just a flyby.
On the Ford, routine returns. The discipline that makes them superior.
It's not just the ships, it's the maintenance, the training, the logistics.
Coño, ¿por qué no funcionas?
Things Venezuela struggles to maintain under sanctions.
Technology gap. The U.S. missiles are smarter, faster, and longer ranged.
Power projection isn't always about firing. It's about presence. For the people on the ground, a fleeting glimpse of American air power.
The route is established. The waters remain free.
The Admiral knows the best victory is the one you don't have to fight.
The Venezuelan Navy stays in port for the rest of the week.
The tempo of a carrier strike group is unrelenting.
Behind the scenes, cyber warfare played a huge role in the standoff.
The Venezuelan military is left wondering, how did they blind us so fast?
The after-action report is filed.
Objective achieved.
The fleet moves on, ready for whatever weather or animal lies ahead. Unstoppable by man or nature.
A humbling day for the Bolivarian Navy.
While the Stars and Stripes continues its patrol.
The reach of the carrier group covered the entire nation of Venezuela.
Roger that. Confidence, skill, technology.
Discipline and morale cannot be faked.
Well done.
Leadership commends the restraint shown by the forward units.
Leaving a wake that says, "We were here."
The narrative war continues in the press.
But for the sailors, it's one day closer to going home.
The Caribbean sleeps.
But the U.S. Navy never sleeps.
The watchers on the coast remain uneasy. Two worlds, two capabilities. This was a textbook example of global reach.
A cruiser, destroyers, a submarine. A complete package. He wonders if next time they will be so lucky.
The dance of the deck continues under the stars.
Venezuela is just one flashpoint in a volatile world.
The strike group moves to its next mission.
The sun rises on a free ocean.
Unbroken, unchallenged,
The presence was felt.
The USS Gerald R. Ford. The tip of the spear.
Diplomacy through strength.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.